Hi, and welcome to today's message for the collective. Initially, when I first tapped into your energy, I saw the image of a one of those flies that go on top of the water, like on lakes. They kind of just hang out and just make contact with the water. So I really got the sense of like tactile, like the sense of touch is important here for someone in a situation. Also, it feels like there is some kind of contact, initial contact that's going to be happening here between you and something. It's like something so close you can almost taste it even. Something's very close. It's like in your reach, and it's kind of like just the main message with that. What I got was like the connection between air and water. Like they're completely different worlds, like, going under the water and like, being on land, basically, right? Or like flying, being suspended in the air. So there's definitely something with that. Some kind of contact is being made, whether it's you tapping into your subconscious as well, or maybe getting a peek into like other realms. Someone is that sensitive and able to do that. What I'm seeing too here is it's like a lot of wildlife, kind of like it's almost like National Geographic type of vibe. Someone could be very interested in insects and how they move and how they operate and what they look like photography, specifically with insects and animals in general, is of significance here. I also saw, yeah, I saw ducks kind of like in a row, like the mother duck and then the little baby ducks like following her. So it's something like, following the leader, like whether it's you being the leader or you following somebody else. I also got the vibe of like a tour guide type of thing, like where you're following around the tour guide when you're on vacation somewhere and you're learning about like a specific landmark or whatever it is. Yeah, you're being guided around, and it really feels like you're allowing yourself to be led, or you yourself are leading others. So it'll all connect more, of course, as we continue on with the reading here. Yeah, you are definitely going to be recognized for something here. There will be challenges when it comes to your home, work life, spiritual life, even. You're going to be recognized. So I already did like this reading, like I already did a whole reading for you guys, and I decided to kind of just like start over because there was, things just interfere. I have a 3-year-old, so anyway, yeah, so you are going to be recognized. You are going to be challenged. However, with the challenges that you do experience, they're going to be the perfect opportunity to prove yourself and, be able to back up what you say, and what you promise. So that's going to be of significance here. At this time, there is going to be a very big transformation with your workload. You're going to be given more responsibilities, so you're guided to, be mindful of this, that there will be some adjustments that will be, made. Also, you are going to meet somebody who is going to be all about you, like they're going to want to promote you and lift you up, like friendships, connections that lift you up. This is going to be happening like for you, and you are guided to be that person too, being other people's hype person, and other people will do the same for you. Yeah, is what I'm seeing here. If you are going on dates, like, throwing yourself out there when it comes to, yeah, the dating world, you are going to be seen in a positive light, and yeah, there's like this sense of like having that friend that's like the perfect wing woman, the perfect wing man. Like, you're gonna want to be this for this other person as well, when connecting out and about, like, you know, in the world. Um, Making friends with people, like just being open in general, is really gonna benefit you, like when you're out. So you also have, you had this is Lenormand, these cards here. So you have a very loyal person coming into your life. If this is a romantic partner, they are going to stand with you. They're going to stand with you with every challenge that you face. And if anything, they're going to push you to become better. So that's definitely a beautiful thing. Like, if you are in a relationship, there are going to be maybe some rough patches that you will experience. However, your loyalty, although it is being tested, you will end up feeling that much closer to each other because you've proven that you can overcome any obstacle. So that's going to be happening for somebody here in a relationship. Also, when it comes to dating, like if you are getting to know somebody romantically, this person is that you're connecting with is going to want to break the barriers of communication and show you that they are actually loyal and the kind of person that you can trust. So yeah, and it will be good for you to facilitate that too, and not put so much of like a blockage between you and, you know, this other person. So that's important here. You are also, yeah, so you're definitely gonna be in this kind of like romantic energy. You have the Lovers card here and the Queen of Cups. It's a very sweet, like, you know, dreamy energy actually, because in this depiction, like the Queen of Cups, she's a mermaid, you know, and it reminds me of what I initially talked about, like where there's like the upper world with the air, the world of air, the element of air, and then the water, like, you know, the world where it's like underwater and like it's dreamy and all of that. So connecting your communication with your emotions, like aligning the heart with the mind and the like verbally, like speech, you know, speaking from the heart. Yeah, because this girl, like, she's reading this letter here in this card here, the Lovers card. She's reading this heartfelt, like, you know, beautifully written letter, and it's like there's so much emotion and like bringing back like that kind of vibe, the romantic, dreamy, chivalrous type of vibe. Yeah, like if you're in a relationship, you guys are definitely gonna be wanting to bring back the spark and do spontaneous things, like how this guy is like surprising, you know, this woman coming through the window and everything. Also, yeah, if you are getting to know somebody in a romantic way and it's fresh and new, you are gonna want to keep it to yourself. A lot of people might be, you know, like feeling the need to know a little too much, and it's better to keep your relationship private. Actually, whether it's in the beginning stages or whether you've been together for a while, there's certain information that everyone doesn't need to know, you know? So that's what I'm seeing with that. There's a huge turning point too in your life when it comes to your love life. Specifically your love life is what I'm seeing. Although some of you will be getting a promotion when it comes to work, and you will be really good at promoting yourself when it comes to speaking to the general public. Very convincing. It's a really good time for you, and it is a full moon at this time, so some people feel very energized during the full moon, and then some people will feel very depleted. So, you know, you'll see, of course, you'll know. You know yourself pretty well, I'm sure. Yeah, and someone will surprise you at this time. They'll be surprising you with some kind of like emotional message, you know? And you're gonna be like, oh my god, what is this about, you know? Maybe like someone that you usually don't get much emotion out of ends up like love bombing you like crazy, you know? For some of you this is a good thing, others of you not so great. Someone here might have a stalker. I will say that, you know, very, very few of you. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, you will be getting back what you put in. This is like a big energy of like giving and receiving, you know? And because this is the Six of Pentacles, Six of Pumpkins. So it's a very giving energy. You're at this time you're feeling very what do you call it? Generous. Yeah, generous. You're feeling very generous and just really wanting to share yourself with other people, which is just like the perfect energy to be in when you do want to connect, when you do want to network with people, and when you do want to put your ideas out into the world, you know? So that's what I'm getting with that. You will be recognized. So remember, any challenges that are coming up at this time are just going to prove to yourself and other people how capable you are, how strong you are, and how resilient you are. So love is looking pretty good. It looks like someone's getting a promotion here, either at work, or if you promote yourself like on social media, or if you if you promote your business in any kind of way, if you have one, it's looking very good here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, and I really love that you have people like, you know, rooting for you for sure. You did, so I almost forgot these that came out for you as well. You have deceit and community. So this reminds me of like that energy of like people who just want to be in your business, who have no business knowing things about your life that they shouldn't, right? So be discerning about that, especially when it comes to your romantic relationships. Keep it very private. Anything that's of value to you, just keep it very private is what I'm guided to say. Someone here too usually has a hard time connecting with other people. It's kind of like a flip message for someone here too, where it's like everybody loves you, right? But it's like sometimes we deceive ourselves and we think that everybody's looking at every single flaw that we have, and it's like, no, like don't be your worst enemy. Like, you know, don't be the one who sees the flaws within yourself. You need to love yourself to the point where no possible criticism could ever get to you from like other people, you know? So yeah, I'm really feeling like if you think that people are looking at you in a certain negative light, it's not true. Like it's in your head. Like there was a study that was done where people like were proven, like it was like a group of people were proven that although they had these insecurities about like, I don't know, some imperfections on their face or whatever, their body, they thought that people were like focusing on those things, but in general, like that wasn't happening at all. Like I don't know, it was like this whole thing. I'll go back, I'll look it up again and kind of like go in depth more about that. So basically the whole thing is, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. Be more open and allow other people to connect with you. And your intuition will tell you who you kind of should stay away from anyway, and who you should like open up to a little bit more, you know? So yeah, your intuition will for sure tell you. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope you really enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you in the next video.